We should be live, guys. Hold on. Let me, Oh, wait. Is it the, thingy again? Thought we had this figured out last time. Oh. I think you guys can see it. Right, I will share this out to the Discord real quick. Alright, is my mouse on screen? Let me see real quick. If I go over to the start. Okay, looks like my mouse is on screen. Let me do this real quick just to see. Alright. Just want to make sure that we got everything set up before loading back into it. Alright. Now let me just get the thumbnail up if I can. Let me edit this. Let me get the custom thumbnail in. Select, save. There we go. And now we should be rocking and rolling and ready to go. Alright, so what's up everybody? This is Venom and Matt Gaming. I'm back at you with another I Wani Hug That Gator stream, where the first stream did absolutely really well on the channel, and I thank you all for showing love and support for that series, and that I hope to see this new little series on YouTube go through into submission, because we're back with part 2, and from what I have seen, I have not seen anything from this. So, if you guys like the content that you saw, remember to smash like and sub to see the series continue. And this will only be a stream thing, because I am not going to make this into episodes, because this game is way too long to make separate episodes. But I am doing this as a series for a stream thing, because it's that long of a game. So, without further ado, let's get back into it. Also, I want to check if I want to check to see if the game is gonna be hold on, do I have to press the Z key? I think it's gonna have to be like that, you guys. Let me check if it's like that on stream. Yeah, it's gonna be like that. Okay. Again, I do not know why that keeps on happening, guys, but if anybody knows how to make that thing work or like go away, I will try and see what I can do. But there's nothing I could do about like this little background or whatever. Just get Discord out of the way. Right. And we'll get the Steam out of the way. Right. I want to see. Oh. Just want to check again. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work. Alright, I guess we're just going to have to do it like this, guys. Again, if anybody knows how to, get, the little box, away, very much appreciated. But now, let's continue. Alright. Let me get my mouse out of the way. My nerves have been acting up when I first stepped back into the classroom. Also, I want to check the stream to see how that's doing. Just to make sure. I will turn it down a little bit more for you guys, because I know the audio can overlap with my thingy. We're gonna put that down to like 35 decibels. Alright. Made even worse when I was hit with another flashbang. Hey, Mr. Idekin is back. After my 20 other classmates had finished laughing, Mr. Idekin made a show of waving a flashy taken photo from a fancy fold-up camera from the 70s. I dubbed this portrait De Esturant Sans Polius. After he's tacked the shot on the corkboard filled with poor snapshots of everyone else, Mr. Idekin reassured me and sat me right next to Ben. What's my volume? Oh dang, my volume's up really high. Let me just turn that down to 50, you guys. Right. He managed to sum up the syllabus in under a minute, instead taking this majority of his time to go over our first lesson and assignments on exposure and lighting. With each new feature he brought out and explained, I felt my mind swirl faster with new possibilities of old shots. If only I had that then, or if I could have used that there. I think it will flash, guys. Now that you've had a small taste of it, we'll start on our first photograph assignment. Proper lighting. I'm salivating at the thought. Mr. Idekin had just finished his first lesson where he'd handed out all sorts of equipment to look over. It's the first time I've handled some of these things, like the amorous box light that was still taking up the entirety of my desk. Remember though, that these are just tools meant to enhance the photo. You can enlight a turd all you want, it's still a turd. The cruel language guarantees a chartle from the few half-listening students. Or it's like a chuckle. The teacher looks over to the clock and hums. Well, I see that we managed to finish this lecture a tad bit early. Why don't you all take these last 10 minutes to compare notes? Maybe even consider doing the assignment as a collab piece with a classmate. The room is quick to fill with the sound of chatter. I wonder if Hey! I turn to Ben and see his eager grin. Do you want to do a joint piece, since you don't know any good spots in the school and show and all? I put I pull out all the assignment sheets from beneath the lightweight light on my desk and give it a quick scan again. Present present a set of photos demonstrating your understanding of proper lighting. I'm trying my best to read these big words, you guys. You are all you are allowed to borrow one lighting tool and must take the shot on school premieres. And I swear I've handed out the assignment for years now. If one more student just takes a picture of the hallway outside the classroom, I'm going to personally throw them over the railing. Wait, is that Mr. Idekins speaking? I think it is. Oh yeah, I think it is. Be original, please. I've I've got the perfect place for it. If we work together, we can even use 2 items. The offer is too tempting. Sure. I hold out my hand and Ben takes it and shake it, sealing the pack. My face is feeling weird from all the smiling today. But in truth, I'd been enjoying Mr. Idekins' class so much that I couldn't stop. It feels like I've the entire world to gain from Mr. Idekins' lesson, and the entire world to explore, seeing as ever since the move, hasn't had the time to actually explore Volcano Bluffs. Sure, on occasion I go out on my own to parks and stuff, but who doesn't? Besides, I'd be a pretty lame photographer if I didn't go out and find some stuff. Find stuff to photograph. Ben doesn't look too pleased. And you know what? I've been meaning to do a little looking around here. So to everyone else, this assignment makes them have to explore the school, but I get to. Pretty sweet deal if I do say so myself. The hall outside the classroom is only one major photo op. Between that and the murals outside, I'm certain to find something cool. Oh, Ben doesn't look too happy with us. I'm pretty sure I can see the flickering on the stream. No, the murals won't work on their own. Since it was the first thought to use them. Yeah, I see it. That means it's likely someone else first thought. I need to think outside the box a bit. Think of some way to use the school's artistic agriculture to my advantage in a way that Inko. My thoughts are disrupted by a worried-looking Ben. You should see a doctor, man. Head injuries are no laughing matter. I'm fine. What were you saying? I was asking about you were doing. How with school and classes now. Oh, right. Doing good. Really good, actually. I'm in a class that I'm 100% enjoying and starting to make some genuine friendships. Compared to the disaster of yesterday, today has been astronomically positive. That's good to hear. Yeah, I've even got some friends now. Great. Oh, and what about your art submission? Was Liz able to help? There's something nibbling at the corner of my thought at the mention of the long neck girl. Yeah, she gave me my login stuff and everything. Uploading the submission was a piece of cake after all. Awesome. Thought that does make thought th- thought that does make you competition now. I'm trying, guys. It's late. Both Liz and I have pieces in the running too. She told me she had submitted something, yeah? I'm a bit concerned since I didn't have as much time at all to prepare anything, but hey, everyone's got a chance. You never know. Yeah, she was pretty cool about it too. That whole friend group is pretty welcoming. I think I'm pretty lucky. Lucky? Ben seems perplexed by my statement. You said something at lunch when Olivia vanished. I'm noticing for a silent para paraplete paralit para bleh, par oh my god. Paraplegy. She sure has a lot of people upset. I don't know how to say that word, guys. You got you got some hidden drama with her too? No, not really. Wait, two? Who? Idakin calls out to us, riding over to inspect. I take it you gentlemen are conversating about your assignment together. Of course, Mr. Idakin. We were just discussing where we'd take our picture, right, Ben? Hmm. Well, that's good then. Good thing you guys weren't talking about something off topic, like gossip. Like, hey, Nightmare, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? We're playing I wani Hug That Gator again, and it's getting pretty interesting thus far. That would be a pretty embarrassing use of your time right off the bat, I think. Especially considering you're currently the subject of some fairly humorous gossip, aren't you, Mr. Nito? I'm awash in a wave of shame from his words. Wait, Nightmare, you're just like, oh my god. I look at Ben, and I can see he feels it as well. If the if the air around someone needs clearing, clear it yourself. Idakin has a point. Maybe once a friendship is established, I can learn more about her. Alright, off you go now, and remember to get your assignment done by the end of the week. The room empties out slowly, most of my peers still chatting and discussing their plans for the assignment. Again, sorry about the flickering, guys. I don't know how to get rid of that, but like, I'm trying my best with what I have. Before I can continue talking with Ben about our own project, the Stuco president is already packed up and exiting the room. Guess we'll talk later then. Packing up my own notebook, I wave goodbye to my new favorite teacher and head off to my next class. Alright, see ya, Mr. Idakin. Alright. Hold on, chat. Before I go, I need to get some water because I'm going to do all the voice acting, so I'll need all the water I can get. Give me like a minute or two. Alright, I'm back, guys, with a new bottle of water and ready to get back into this. Alright. Dot, dot, dot. Alright. Alright. Walking into history class for the first time, and it's about what I expect it to look like. Pictures of historical figures, small relics from various regions, and choreograph of the Earth during its stages of continental drift. Alright. Though I notice that there's a distant lack of a teacher in the class, must be finished up their lunch, I assume. Well, better get a good seat now before they're all taken. Eeny, meeny, miny. This one. I settle myself into my chosen desk and pull out my history books and notebook along with a pencil. Again, the flickering. I'm sorry, guys, because I don't know how to actually get rid of that. So we're gonna have to deal with that until like somebody that is smarter than me comes into the chat and actually tells me how to fix it. So if anybody does know how to fix that, I will greatly appreciate it. I'll probably pin your comment. As the classroom fills with more and more students, it becomes a blur of vibrant scales. A few minutes pass, and I'm still wondering where the teacher is. Oh, the suddenness of the door slamming open stops any and all noise. It's quiet enough to hear a pin drop. I figure walks into the classroom and no freaking shot. Are we actually going to get Mr. freaking TF2 guy to run the class? No way. Oh, sweet heaven, no. He stands there and stares down at everyone menacingly. Like, he's just standing there menacingly. I had to make that. I had to make that meme. He's the history teacher too. Thanks for the walk. Thanks for walking me to my classroom, Sully. Of course, Mrs. Brockling. Ah, Miss Brockling. Oh, thank Raptor Jesus, he isn't our teacher. The Raptor woman adjusts her glasses as she scans around the room before looking down at the paperwork in her hands. Looks like we're having some late arrivals, but let's get down to business. I know that I introduced myself yesterday, but for anyone who weren't here, her name momentarily glanced at me, making me believe Sully told her about my absence. My name is Miss Prockling, and this is history class. In this course, we'll be learning about the history of our primeval ancestors and their advancements in history. You can even say that it'll be like going back in time. Does that sound exciting? Yeah, it does. I actually like history in real life. I think it's really fascinating. Alright. Not sure why, though. This all sounds exciting. Same. She walks over to her desk and places down her pile of folders before flipping open her own special version of the history book. With a click of a button, she also turns on the projector to reveal a prepared slideshow for today's lecture. To learn about the extensive history of Saurians and their culture is something I've yearned for. If you can turn your books to page 36, we'll begin with the first chapter detailing the earliest interactions between Saurians and home hominids. I think that's what it says. Ooh, that sounds interesting. All right, this is gonna be like a point where I take my water, guys. Assuming these voice actings take a lot out of me. I'll share the stream out to anyone else real quick. All right, there we go. Let's go. ... I think I jinxed myself. Miss Prockling's history class is the polar opposite of Mr. Idekin's photography class. While her instructions to the class engaged me at first, things have slowed down into a unbearably slow crawl. My eyes scan over the introductory text of the first chapter. Hold on. I think this is Miss Prockling. I'll do her voice. Despite the tension between the two groups, human settlers to the New World would continue to make overturn of trade into the native velociraptor tribes. Pretty sure I've read this line 3 times now. I tear my eyes away from the page in the hopes of blink. What the heck? That was bad. Hopes of blinking the boredom away. I look up to see the teacher staring down at various papers on her desk with lesser focus. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, like it's flickering bad and I don't know how to stop it, so I'm sorry for that. I must have stared too long though, because I end up locking in a staring contest but with Miss Prockling. She raises an eyebrow at me. Okay, then write down notes of pages 3 through 7 about the discovery of the New World. Without even fully comprehending the words before me, I'm copying the page down to the letter in my notebook. Ascend mindedly, I begin to recall everything that's happened so far with my new classmates. Ben carries himself with a lot of refinements and is easily my first pick as a photographer partner. But that Mia girl, she doesn't seem to want to make friends. Yeah, Mia was the Parasaur girl that I made a short about in the last episode. Of course, I could figure that out from the cold look she gave me yesterday, not to mention the rude hand gesture. Damien's very friendly, even if he can be a bit too enthusiastic sometimes, and thought my encounter with Liz was brief. I can tell she's dependable. My progress in making friends has been pretty good, all things considering, or considered. But then there's Olivia. So far, she's still an enigmatic and couple with the apartment history she has with the others. It makes me all the more curious about her. Liz said it would be a bad idea to get invested, but in the end, it's effectively gossip and hearsay. This had some This had come as something of a shock to me, but
And what was that we were and what do we have here, Miss Halford?
the sudden voice of Miss Prockling snapped me out of my thoughts. I leaned my head to see the teacher looking down at. Olivia's back! Let's go. Wait a minute. Olivia's here too? As luck would have it, I shared not one, but two classes with Olivia. I must have been so jaded from trying to read this textbook that I didn't even notice the girl in the wheelchair. She sits in the front row, dialoguing in front of me. I don't think she's noticed this strange twist of fate herself.
Only the second day of the school year and already doodling in class again?
Uh-oh. She proceeded to pick up the piece of paper from Olivia's desk. Looks like she's been drawing on it, though. I can't tell what. Oh my god, I'm so sorry about that, guys. Though I can't tell what they are from where I'm sitting.
Listen, Olivia, I know history isn't the most exciting subject to learn, but could you at least pretend that you're taking notes?
The only response I hear from Olivia is a heavy sigh before leaning her head back down. I think this is all new territory for me. I haven't gotten this far yet. While the teacher returns to skulking around the room, Olivia hunches over a notebook. Although I don't think those are notes she's taking. Nah, no one would do something like that with the all Toleranian teacher patrolling the room. It's an it's an attempt to get all of us to focus, but I'm I'm fighting to lose battle to keep my eyelids from shutting. My jaw is clenched tight to sup- super surprise the loud yawn building inside even as Miss Prockling skulks right past me. Just before my drowsiness can take over me, though, I noticed a moment in the corner of my eye. One of my classmates glanced up at the teacher, whose eyes are roving over the opposite side of the room and down to scribble something down. The paper is then folded into a neat little note, and I watch as the next person carefully unfolds the sheet and also scribbles on it before folding and passing it along again. Curiously, thoroughly peculiar, I awaited anxiously in my seat for the paper to get to me. It's a dangerous game passing the note along so Miss Prockling doesn't see. If I'm participating, does that make me a scaler? The student to my side makes his move to toss the note over, but Miss Prockling starts turning around right then. He flinches and drops the hot potato on the desk in a flash. I nearly slam my own papers over the page to cover it from sight. Miss Prockling continues to lecture about how the raptors and humans eventually started to get along because they traded narcotic leaves or something like that.
And as you can see on the board here,
Now, I lift my paper. Luckily, there's plenty of space left. As for what everyone else has drawn, a not so solid attempt at a race car, rough sketches of some eyes, a bunch of doodles, names of various stylized fonts that I could only describe as graffiti, and, of course, it's not high school if someone hasn't drawn a penis. Oh, of course, somebody had to draw that. Sparkling with stink lines coming off her lip, or coming off her. Yeesh, better not get caught with this. That being said, I'm drawing a blank. What should I draw? I don't exactly doodle every day. Drawing stuff others is a nice gesture. Maybe I'll try to break the ice a bit. Although I don't really know anything about her. Hey, can't hurt to try though, yeah? I can think of a few things to sketch out here. Let's see. No freaking shot. We actually get to doodle? H to hide the drawing? Wait, how do I do this? Oh, no shot. Ooh, I'm gonna draw something badass. Let me get my thinking cap on. I'm gonna draw like I'm gonna do like my profile pic, you guys, for a thing. Wait, how do I draw? Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait, how do I draw actually? Ah, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna have to use the trackpad for this. Nah, I don't like this already. Just erase real quick. This is gonna be so hard on the trackpad. I wish my mouse was capable of... that's not gonna work. Yeah, I literally am just gonna have to use the trackpad. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could use my mouse better, but, like, my mouse is just completely trash. Right, we'll do that. Oh, that might be a little too wide. Or two. Right there. Alright. Oh, that was terrible. Okay, hold on. I can do this. I like this. I can never get it straight because the trackpad's a little finicky with my touch. Yeah, we'll go an extra bit longer. Okay, that was a bit scuff. Again, guys, I wish I could use my mouse for this, but, like, holy cow, it's so bad. See, this is using my mouse, guys. It's not even registering my clicks. So yeah, I'm gonna have to use the trackpad. Yeah, that looks good. Like that. Alright. I'll just split that down the middle. Perfect. Now, can we just fill that all in? Or we could just, I don't know. I don't know. Come on. Mouse, register my clicks. Please, this one time. Oh, well, that goes to that. Okay. Oh, wait, no, that's the... Okay. Alright, now my mouse is kind of working. Let's go. There we go. We're getting somewhere with the... Oh. Let's just do that. Right. Now we'll do that. Okay. Just... Come on. Alright. Alright. Just... I could take as much time as I need because it will not finish the painting until I say it's done. Oh, come on. Just... Is there any way to, like, make this bigger? I like this. It's just... Also, guys, this is actually new territory for me, so I do not know what's coming up next. Like, I would actually take my time on this, but my mouse doesn't want to start working, so... I love this music, though. It's so nice. I just love drawing. It's so calming. $10 and I will cook. Alright. Yeah, this already looks really sick. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. Okay, now let me just do the little boxes that my profile picture has. One more on the side. That's a little bit scuffed. Actually, I want to see how much this actually gets, because I want to... Oh, that might actually be perfect, you know? Oh, that looks sick, actually. Right, hold on. Alright, we'll just... we'll just do, like... all the... Ooh. Okay. I may have just made something great. Ooh, that goes hard. I love it. Now I just do, like... Alright, just... with the eye in the center, like... Ooh. I love it. I love this, guys. Mmm. So good. What happens if I have, like, flames on it? Flames on the eye. That was a little scuffed. Let's undo. Oh, that's so good that I can clear it all like that. Okay. I love that. Hold on. Let me just give it an extra bit of, like... that kind of... let me just do, like, a dot there, dot there. It doesn't really suit well. Let's just make, like... we'll probably do something like that. Just, like, fire in the eye. Just like a black fire. I think I could do something. No, that's just erasing it. Hold on. Huh. Okay, like, fire, like... I gotta say, this actually goes so hard on pencil and pen. Like, we'll just give like the okay. We'll give like how do I do like that? This looks sick. Ooh, what else should I do real quick? We'll do like okay, that was kind of bad. Of like the fingertips. God, what the heck was that? Again, this is where like my mouse isn't that good anymore. Nope, not that again. Hold on. Yeah, I'm literally just gonna have to use the trackpad for this. Like, okay, let's. Just, and then we just give like a sideways okay, just like whoop. 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 Just whoop. Whoop. I like that. I like that. Just like, okay. I love that. It's not one of my best art pieces, but like, at least it gets somewhere. Just like, just like, hold on. I want to do one more. Just, we are Venom. Oh, that E was, yeah. I hated that E. I mean, that was better. It's just that my mouse isn't reliable, so I'm not going to do that again. Okay. Oh, what in the... Okay. I love this. This might be a short and a half. Like, oh my god, I love this. Just like... I ain't gonna... Why the thumbs up? Yeah, this is... Probably do one more drawing. Just like... we'll probably do one more, and then I'll call it good for this, because what should I do? Just like, I'm so lost on what to do. Let's do, I like all this. Just, you know what, let's just have a little fan. Like, I don't really care. Alright, do like a little circle. Or better yet, we'll just do a flower, because this is what it looks like. We'll have the little stem poking out. Whoop, with the little whoop. It's a little bit wonky. Whoop. Like just whoop. Whoop. I love this. This is like the best part of the game. I just wish it... Just like... Whoop, whoop. We'll give like those little... Okay, we'll undo that. Like, this music is so good. Like, I could just... We'll do it like this. And we'll just have it in like a pot or whatever. There we go. We'll just like... Oh, undo that. Like... I know we're gonna get back into the game, guys. I just want to do my drawings real quick. How long have we been going at this? Nearly an hour on... And one of them is just for drawings. Like, jeez. Maybe a little bit of dirt got into the stem. And that's how it came to be. Just like... I'll separate the oh, undo that, and then we'll just go up from here. Ooh. Plenty of space. Hell yeah. I love this. It's a flower. Alright, like, I have literally the pose that everybody did back in high school when I was a thing. I did my own thing and just made a flower. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I love that. We're back to this. Okay, I'll just move my mouse out of the way. And done. I didn't have a lot of room to really work with, but I was surprisingly admired my work, I find. I had a lot of work. I had all day. That I have a long way to go. It feels like I've been mocked by the other doodles. Alright, Olivia's sure to like this. Oh yeah, she would. Like, who doesn't like Venom and Grievous mixed together in one body? That would go hard. Miss Prockling is still turned around. Oh, alright. If I slip the paper over Olivia's shoulder, I won't have to get up and risk getting caught. And here we go. It's a bit tricky and I hesitate, but the paper meets its destination. She doesn't even look back, just takes the paper eagerly. It's completely different from how she was acting earlier. Her tail is even swaying side to side. Oh, is that wagging? Oh my god, that is actually so sweet. This is why I love Olivia, guys. Like, she is a great character. Huh? Alright, now she's gonna see my sketch and possibly think I'm cool. She's not turning around. Well, it's not lunch, so it could be... Well, it's not much, so it could also just...
I'll be taking that.
No! Miss Prockling snatches the paper from Olivia's claws. She holds her arms out. No! She took eager? What did I say there? She took a glance at the paper and a small crack of a small appearance on her face before going back to its solid visage.
So, is this how you view me, Miss Halford?
Oh. Oh! Oh! I have a theory on that until we get later, but I want to continue. Prockling holds up the paper for all to see. Yeah, everybody's gonna see my drawing of Grievous and Venom mixed with the little with the little finger thing. Just I love that with the little flower. I don't care. Everyone in the class does their best to avoid her pre-cutting glaze or glance.
I know that most of you were a part of this as well. Look, I'm not asking for much. Please do your assignments when you're in class. It's at least you can do. Or it's the least that you could do.
We were just passing a note one at a time. He wasn't even paying attention. On.
Yeah, how come all of us are in trouble?
I noticed Prockling looking down at Olivia for a moment before letting out a sigh of defeat.
Look, since it's only the second day, I'll let this one slide, but I'm warning you now that I won't be so lenient the next time it happens. Otherwise, he'll end up like the last student who decided to be disruptive during class.
What happened to him? Get a detention slip or something? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Miss Prockling pulls up the window blinds and pushes the window screen open. She then takes out a walkie-talkie.
Sully? Yep, another hippie. Seat H4.
Huh? Ooh! Ooh!
Good job, soldier.
This is what I'm saying. Coach Solly is literally Soldier from TF2. I'm dead serious.
Now, if we can, let's continue.
We're on the second floor. I sink back into my seat and continue writing, mainly out of unadulterated fear of experiencing the same wrath from the teacher. Man, how I feel guilty for Olivia. I was the one to pass her the note after all. Maybe I shouldn't have tried. Well, I can always apologize after class. Miss Prockling places the note and continues with her lecture for another half an hour. With 10 minutes of class left, I see Prockling look at the clock above the door. I then notice Olivia grabbing her attention, and as if she knew that what she's already going to say to her, the teacher nods her head. Olivia grabs her backpack and shoves all of her things into it. Oh, she gets to leave early. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. In silence, she wheels herself to the door, opens it, and rolls on out. The teacher must have noticed me watching her leave.
Accommodations.
Well, there goes my chance of saying sorry to her. Feeling defeated, I decide to focus on writing down my notes for the rest of the time left. Although I do wonder. She must have noticed my doodle. Did she just ignore it then? Class comes to Class comes and goes, and I head back home on the metro. Oh, the metro is going to be like the glitchiest part, guys. Brace yourselves for it, chat. Let me get a good chug of that water. Alright, another day, another dollar. Hey, that's a Bendy in the Ink Machine quote from Henry. Though this time I pass on the mini breakfast burritos. After how bad they messed me up during PE yesterday, I don't want my stomach to endure that torture again. Instead, I just got a few hash browns from a fast food joint by the metro. I idly scroll through my feed as I usually do while the metro jottles about my destination. It's been a few days now, and the strange scent of extremely cheap detergent and alcohol have become an afterthought. Some of the vines are actually plastic, and the flowers are little air fresheners. That's not actually something I noticed, mere so witnessed when a passenger tried eating one. Some of the vines are real though, for some reason. They go untouched anyways. Maybe they're just not tasty. Vegetarians don't eat the grass in their lawns after all, right? Huh. Anyways, the light have gone out and someone just dropped a wrecking ball next to me. Must be Mr. Ferris. Good morning, Inko. Good morning. Has work been going fine? It has. Slowly, but very thoroughly. I hate the idea of a place of learning not being an ideal place to learn. And I appreciate our talks. Your perspective has really helped me understand the student body more. You're welcome. Hey, have you given any more thought to the fashion thing? I have, although I can't say I really get it. There's plenty to see everywhere if you just look around. Yep, here comes the glitching. Really? Like what? Yep, there's the bad glitching. Oh my god, that's bad. Well, like, look at the girl on the other end of the car there. Yeah, she looks fine and dandy. It's rather revealing. I don't think that's really for me. I love my wife. I just mean as an example. Well, there's an event coming up. I could see about trying something new. What would you recommend? That's a good question. What would be a good use here? In my inner eye, I contributing conceptually the coolest possible Ferris. The fresh machine is going full throttle. First, sunglasses. Okay, I like Mr. Ferris now with this. His eye may be a little too far apart for that. However, beanie. Ooh, okay. That goes hard. Moving on. Big guns. Fresh jacket. Ooh! Ooh, that goes so nice with Mr. Ferris. There we go. The coolest possible Ferris. Mr. Nito. Sorry, just thinking. Why don't you start with... Ooh. Since nobody's in the chat, I'll... How about a nice jacket? We'll do. Oh. Oh, wait, hold on. Did I? No, I didn't click it. Let's go with... let's go with that. Really now. Those all sound rather expensive. Yeah, they are. You know what? Try a gold chain necklace. A what? Yeah, just make sure it's appropriately sized so it doesn't look silly. I'm sure it would go a long way, and they're pretty cheap to get. Well, alright. I'll take your word for it. We sure talk about fashion a lot, though. Is that really all everything's about these days? Of course. Oh, of course not. What do you want to know about? What's YOLO mean? I've heard the term thrown around recently. That was like 5 years ago. Oh. Mr. Ferris and I talked more about contemporarily urban slang until we arrived at our stop. We were art. Mr. Idekin had just started talking about our first project for the class. As soon as he'd seen the word, or said the word, Olivia's hand had shot up. Her gray eyes sparkled with an excitement, and a smile threatened to crush my perpetual row and tight on her snout. Oh, look at her. I love that smile on Olivia. It's so nice. The girl vibrates in her seat as she waves her arm in the air, trying to get the teacher's attention. Idakin's own smile was strained as he and Olivia engaged in a staring contest with one another. I could only marvel as the two argued with each other without a single word. Oh, here we go. The flashing might stop a little bit. Eventually, Idakin won by turning off the lights and turning on the cheap projector hanging from the ceiling and playing a safety video about paint that felt far too graphic for a school setting. I don't think I'll be able to eat barbecue for a while. Oh, that face on Olivia is just like, I wanted to do that. Like, or just like, I wanted to do that. Just like, thoroughly defeated, Olivia crosses her arms and pouts in her seat. Aw. And that is why we won't be using any of the more exotic materials for any projects, Miss Halford. Maybe I should have just skipped breakfast entirely.
I don't see the problem.
Once you've all had the proper safety handling course in the second semester, you'll be allowed to use oil-based paints. Until that time, however, all the assignments will require safer supplies. Now, since we've provided to this, might as well finish the full video. Oh, hold on. The grumpy gator holds a hand to her throat, mumbling to herself as she grabs a metal flask and drinks it from it. You know what, Olivia? Bottoms up. Like, my throat is killing me too. Feels so good. Olivia, I know how you feel. The entire display from her was mystifying, at odd with how Ben and Liz described Olivia. In fact, it kind of reminds me of me. I can't understand why, after all, Idakin is letting Ben and I use some of his equipment in photography. That thrill of experimentation, of new possibilities. No doubt that it brings a creative spark to her eyes. Eyes that filled with pure malice as they glared daggers my way. Hi. Oh, was I staring? Oops. Before I could offer an apology, she already had her hand on the wheel. She rolled up to Idakin's desk. He leans forward intensely. I can't make out anything that she thought through the video, but going by the or whatever that word is, glare back, it's not hard to imagine. Crap, I really didn't mean to offend. Idakin noticed I'm watching and motions for me to come forward. Slowly, I shift out of my seat and approach the desk. Am I in trouble, Mr. Idakin? All right, is something going on here? Idakin speaks in a hushed tone, just loud enough for me to hear over the makeshift mantis or whatever it is. Olivia's telling me you're making goofy faces at her.
No, I said he's been staring at me all through class.
Huh?
It's weird, like he's never seen someone like me. Can't you move him to a different seat?
Now hold on a second there, Olivia. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm sure this is just a misunderstanding.
Mr. Idakin.
It's like she's a different person here. She fishes out a canteen of water and brings it to her mouth. You know what? I'm sorry, I'm so related to Olivia because I literally have water just right next to me, so just makes sense for me to have it. You're giving a lot of leeway when it comes to seat arrangements, but asking for for something like that, this...
I just want him to leave me alone.
She sips again. What's that about? Well then, Inko, you tell us. What's on your mind? Can't have disagreements between classmates this early in the year. I'm confused. I didn't know there was any disagreement between us. Well, sometimes it's the little things you do that you don't even think about that affect people the most. Anything like that come to mind? I shake my head. Olivia's glare doesn't diminish away from my field of view. I mean, I've been a bit curious about her since we sit next to each other, and I'm friends with some of her friends. We sat together at lunch yesterday. Idakin nods to himself thoughtfully. Sounds like we just want to hang out, Olivia. Or, hold on, let me redo that. Sounds like he just wants to hang out, Olivia. Her face scrunches at the mere thought.
I'm not interested. He distracts me from classwork. I want to watch the video without being glared at.
Sorry, I didn't mean it. Does that resolve the issue for you, Olivia?
No, I don't want somebody in this class.
She goes to take another sip, but ends up turning the canteen upside down. I love the face. All out. Olivia, you can go fill that up if you want. You won't miss anything. The video's nothing you don't already know, I'm sure. Olivia eyes me suspiciously and slowly moves out the door towards the nearest water fountain. Idakin sighs. Like, alright. Ooh, this is like some Charlie Brown music, I would think. He leans back in his chair with his arms resting beside his hand. Inko, I told you yesterday, if the air needs clearing, to do it yourself. Now, she's in a mood because you were staring at her like a weirdo. And here I thought you two would get along. She even gave you that snatch she made of you. Or, not snatch. That sketch she made of you. Truthfully, I'm impressed, but here we are. What's going on, big guy? Again, sorry. It's between a petty bit. It's been a pretty busy few days. Yeah, I've gotten into a cool friend group. We're all gonna sit together at lunch. Olivia's there too. She doesn't say much, but I got her a soda. Don't know why she's so upset at me. It's nothing personal, Inko. It's not? She's recently especially when it especially when it comes to change. If you're at her lunch period too, I can see why she'd be wary of you. Huh? If you don't mind me asking, Mr. Idekin. Yes? Why why is she so open with you? How do you mean? Just how she spoke more in that conversation than all the other times I've seen her yesterday. I saw the canteen. I figured it's something to do with her voice, but it's surprising. Her water bottle, the other way around. It's unfortunate, but she just really rarely talks at all. And I guess she just really trusts me. I've known her since she was a freshman. She seemed to gravitate towards art and how I taught it, and soon enough I took her under my wing. But she lives with Damien, right? He's at the lunch table and she still barely talks to him. Poor kid. Hope he's doing alright. He seems to be alright. But yeah, she's distanced to everyone else. So much so I keep hearing weird things about her. Idekin leans forward in his chair, uh, suddenly attensive, or like attensive. I can't read. It's late. Is this about you gossiping with Ben yesterday? A bit. He showed up to the table and said something about her being the same after she left. Probably some drama there, but I don't want to pry. He nods. But also Liz told me some weird things too. He stops nodding. I know of her. Is something wrong? No, no. She just said I shouldn't get invested in being her friend. Everyone's being real weird about it, so I was curious for myself. Guess that's why I was looking at her weird. Sorry. Idekin rubs his templates. Ay ay ay, it's worse than I thought. What is? I'll put it this way. You've met three people that know Olivia other than me. Of the three, only one thinks highly of her, and the all other two start unloading drama on another willing to listen. In in this case, you. No wonder you're confused. I haven't I hasn't thought of it like that. I don't blame you. You shouldn't be involved in anything stupid. High schoolers, you know. I guess. Idekin inhales, collecting his thoughts. Important question then. Do you really want to be Olivia's friend? Huh? I mean, I didn't catch that. I will catch that in the stream. I'll probably see it. I'll give it a minute just to see what it said, and then I'll pause it. Okay, it said I mean I guess. Okay, now I got it. Okay. A judging eyebrow is raised my way. Are you really or just curious about her? He seems pretty he seems pretty serious about this. Yes then. Olivia returns into class and rolls right back up to the desk. Back. Have you changed his desk yet? Idekin nudges his head towards me, expectantly prodding me on. I'm sorry I distracted you during class, Olivia. Ah. She looks to Idekin and gets a similar nod.
Sure. I mean, you're welcome. I mean, thanks. Shit. But, no, really, I don't want to be distracted.
Come on now, Olivia. At least you could do it. Or, yeah, this least you could do is give him another chance. You never know.
I don't really want to know. I get he's like friends with Damien, but I don't really want to, you know? Not in this class.
But I'd like to be your friend. She stops and raises an eyebrow. Lots of those going around recently. Like she was expecting this response. She looks to Idekin for help. Actually, Olivia, I also think he'd make a good friend for you. Oh no, she's not happy with that.
What?
His words were like a battering ram. I'm simply saying to give Incohere a chance. I could almost see the imaginary bulwark she hid behind, slowly grumbling from what Idekin was saying. You are both quite similar at heart, though you may have different methods. Perhaps you'll find some comparison behind criticism and naivety if you work together. Finally, the last fragments of her imaginary fortress collapse. Olivia can only look at the art teacher with trim confused painted across her features.
Well, I... I don't... Are you for real, Mr. Idekin?
I am. He's actually in another class of mine. I've seen him. He's passionate about his camera like you are about... Oh, I'll redo that. I've seen him. He's passionate about his camera like you are with a brush. And I do expect great things from him.
Okay. Sorry, I really thought, Oh,
Whoops. She accidentally bit her tongue. Uh-oh. Her mouth is clamped shut. It's just an opinion. You can make your own choices, Olivia. She nods furiously. Whoops, the movie's about to end. You two should get back to your seats. We good here? Olivia side eyes me again and nods once more. All right. He motions for us to skedaddle. Olivia backs away to her spot. Thanks, Mr. Idekin. For what? I was just giving an opinion. I'm serious. It's up to the two of you if you want to be friends. Don't screw it up. He waves me off again and gets up to flip the lights. All right. I get back to my seat and stare absent-mindedly at the projected screen as I discated Idekin. Oh, dissect Idekin's words. Ah, that was good. He said he only gives his opinion, but it seems like he also gave me an opportunity to take the right steps in connecting with Olivia. And with what he said about her being passionate with a brush, it's gonna it's gotten me even more curious about her artistic prowess. Speaking of whom, I noticed that she occasionally gives me a side eye.
I don't think she can see my eyes due to the dim lights combined with my shades. She stares at me with a sense of strange curiosity, almost as if she's trying to get a read of me from my face alone. But from what I can tell by her facial cue, she seems confused and almost shaken up. It's like she wants to say something but keeps on backing away at the last second. Guess her mind is also dawdling around from Idekin's words. Oh no, Olivia. Our teacher flicks the light switch and I feel my retinas burn from the lamp lights even with my sunglasses. Alright, normally in your first week, we'd be doing something simple like a color watch wheel. However, I think you all could manage something a bit more advanced. The Gator Girl's head whips around at the word advanced. Whatever Olivia was thinking before regarding me seems to be forgotten as she focuses almost entirely on the teacher. Mr. Idekin holds up a stack of papers for us to see. First things first, I'd like for you all to fill out these topic sheets so that I know you understand how to safely handle oil-based paints. Last thing we need is another burnt down classroom. The way Idekin says those words makes me imagine some pretty horrible outcomes. Once you've finished your sheets, bring them to me so I can review them. I'll be giving you the permissions sheet after I know you won't let yourselves on fire or poison yourselves. The Allosaur guy in front of me hands back the stack and I take a page from it before handing the rest to the Dilo girl behind me. My eyes scan over the sheet. What grade of mask do snouts longer than 3 inches require? And a realization hits me. I didn't see the first half of the video. My eyes scan over the page, and I groan when I see questions I've no answers for. All of these pre-training to dinosaur anatomy. The art teacher looks directly at me and then to the side. I try to decipher his meaning, follow his eyes. Oh. I turn in my seat and lean closer to Olivia. Hey, what? What now? What? What is it? I'm not gonna let you draw me. What the hell? Looking at her paper, I see that she's already answered the questions I couldn't. I show her my own page, tapping the upper section that was still blank. Olivia groans and looks to Idekin's I can't say that word. I'm sorry, guys. I'll probably look it up later. All she gets for her troubles is a thumbs up. Fine. Fine. Here. She holds out her sheet for me. Wait, isn't this cheating? The art teacher wouldn't. When did he get to his desk? Why does he have a sleeping mask? If I look over the answers, I still learn the safety procedures. So what's the difference in the end? That must be what he's thinking. Either that or he doesn't care.
I copied the words from Olivia's sheet, doing my best to at least rephrase them. Some of my classmates are already walking up to Idekin's desk. He's barely reading the pages, not even taking the sleeping mask off. Thanks, Olivia. Whatever. Olivia finishes her page in a few seconds and wheels herself to the desk too. The last answer I'm fairly confident on. Like what flashpoint means. I get up and go to Mr. Idekin's desk and set my safety assignment down. Good, good. Here's your permission slip to use hazardous paints. He didn't even bother to look over my worksheet. Uh, he lefts the eye mask from his face and looks at me with one eye. What? Most of that stuff doesn't apply to you, Inko. Just don't drink the paint or get it in your eyes, and you'll be okay. Yes, Mr. Idekin. Attaboy. Now go back to your desk and wait for class to end. Tomorrow I'll be starting you all on something simple, like painting a cube or a ball. Yeah, model dodgeball painting. The eye mask drops down and I return to my seat. The class clock reads 5 minutes until lunch. Olivia's back to leering at me. I consider what I should do or say, some sort of icebreaker. Mr. Idekin said we're similar, and I can see some of what he means. But I'm a photographer, and she's a painter. So a cubistic and a dadaist walk into a bar. Bing bong. Have a good lunch now. The moment the bell rings, Olivia shoves most of her things into her backpack, not caring if her notebooks gets crushed. Once she zips up, she races out the red. Yeah. Once she zips up, she races out of the classroom. Guess she doesn't want to get caught in the chaos of the lunchroom stampede. Okay, that was a lot to take in. I'll take another sip, just like Olivia. Right, we're back. Dot dot dot. I managed to avoid getting stuck in the frenzy by shuffling along with the wall the long way around the lunchroom. It's a bit longer, but at least there's less risk of getting used as an imp, 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 impros, imp, improv, processed meat club, or whatever that said. Hey, why don't I just go in through the courtyard? It's right there next to the table. Damn it. Next time. Hey, is there a palm tree or something by the table now? Never seen one with a trunk that's green. I get around the last of the crowd and approach the table. Alright. Hey, the boy Damien is back. Let's go. Damien's here chowing down on a sandwich snacked with various meats. And like yesterday, Olivia's already at the table. Hey Damien, have you seen Liz? Thought she was joining us for lunch. Without a word, Damien points to the palm tree next to us.
Hey, there's Liz.
Oh crap, that's not no tree. I look up to see Liz's head in the raptures, pondering at the vines on the ceiling. The ceiling was a lot lower in the computer lab, so I could. Oh my god, I didn't see that. That neck is long, anyways. Hi Liz.
Hey, Inko. Couldn't see you from up here till I heard you.
Oh, I could just use my mouse. Well, I guess I'll go ahead to get my food from the vending machines again. Making my way over to the vending machines, I do the same song and dance I did last time. Okay, my mouse is not being responsive, so I'll just use the spacebar. A card swipe and a few button presses later earned me a couple cans of soda, 2 bags of chips, and a few candy bars. It's like when the teacher asks if you brought enough candy for everyone, only now it's true. I head back to our table, the bundle of food stuff in my makeshift pouch, and distribute them. Olivia gets her share, but she doesn't say anything. Oh, sweet!
Oh, why thank you, Inko. Damien, if you'd be so kind.
Already on it. Damien cracks open a can of soda just as Liz lowers her head next to him. She's waiting a novelty soda cap. Oh, that is so great. Like, Olivia's my favorite. Liz being my second favorite. I love that. I love them. He then speed swaps the old can with a new one, almost like he's swapping wheels on a Formula 1 racer.
Thank you.
No problemo. Liz heads cranks back up on the top of the ceiling to continue eating the foliage. So, Inko, how's your first day been so far? It's been pretty decent, I'd say. I'm mostly looking forward to photography since Ben'll show me some good photo spots. Cool. Damien just nods as he continues to munch on his sandwich. I think he zoned out about halfway through my sentence. Oh, and also, Liz helped me submit my contest entry. Awesome! Can always rely on Liz to help you out.
Flattery will get you nowhere, Damien.
Just saying, the honest truth. Liz entered the contest too, right? Everyone must be trying to win the cash prize.
The money's okay.
Liz, I love you for what you do. That hat in the leaves right there is just perfect. Liz comes down again with a mouthful of leaves. Her heads hold up a tray with each segment filled with a different sauce.
But the real prize is having your submission featured on the sponsor's magazine cover and in a featured article.
How is she still articular?
Do you have any idea how great that looks on your resume? Heck, I can probably get a scholarship with that alone.
Oh, you really got all this planned out? Why'd you submit? She takes a moment to swallow her salad and then shares a huge grin.
I submitted my best detailed art piece.
Whoa, that is it?
Here.
The tray is set aside so she can bring out her phone to show Damien and me her entry. It looks like to be a village townhouse piece, very rustic and classy. It looks pretty good. Yo, that's so cool! That looks so realistic.
Thanks. Took me about a week to really blend some of the more finical elements into each other. I based it off my grandfather's home from the countryside, or old country.
This is amazing. You can't even tell what this whole thingy's deal or art at all. Damien grabbed hold of Liz's phone and turns towards Olivia. Hey, Olivia! She jumps up, having been suddenly made refinement to the conversation. She was just spectating.
What? I'm not getting these chips back. They're mine.
Huh? I was just going to show you Liz's entry. Olivia narrows her eyes and leans over to see the image on Liz's phone. She then looks up and gives Damien a quick nod before returning to the eating her chips. Hold on, I'm gonna try something, you guys. Just like, oh no, not that. Nope. Let's, let me try this again. Oh, I saw that. Okay. Just like, did that go well? I don't know for sure. I'll see it in the thing. Did that go well? I don't think so. Let me just see again. Actually, what happens if I... Wait a minute. Oh, this might actually work better. Hold on. Let me just resize this. No, I don't think it will work that way. I don't know. Just... Alright, Damien's smile flatters a little at her mural response, though he's back to his usual grin as Liz takes back her phone. That was just bad. I'm so sorry, guys. Like, I wish I could just, like... I wish I could just make it better. I just can't for some reason. Like, see, that's just awful. Like, if anybody knows how to actually get rid of that, please let me know, because I'm trying my best. Whoa, Liz, I didn't know you were so into detail paints. That looks great. Do you plan on being an artist after graduating?
Aw, thanks. Well, no, I don't plan on being an artist per se. The plan is to be an antique dealer especially with art.
What's that mean? It means he buys the splattered canvases everyone else just used for money laundering.
No, it'll be the real deal stuff. There's a real market out there for it.
Like, so So I'm taking the AP Business.
So I'm taking the AP Business class and using the school's prerequisites its art program. That's actually why I picked this place out. There's a real etiquette section for graduates from here.
Oh, you're the school treasurer too, right?
Sure am. I'm doing everything to make sure I'm ready for the real deal. I do love painting though. It's not just an ends to my to a means. Maybe that's why I want to get into trading. I can get the right people the right art they need.
That's very thoughtful, huh? I should start thinking of my future more. I wonder what Olivia thinks about this, if it even interests her. Damien is just ex- ex- exaggeratingly nodding his head up and down, and I don't know what if he's agreeing with Liz or headbanging to some tune playing in his head. Yeah, there's just no thought in Damien's brain. It's just like literally just empty. Just really empty. Hmm? I look to see the side to see Olivia staring down the chip bag, looking pensive. I guess I'm not the only one that's a bit worried about our long-term plans after school compared to Liz. But we got the whole year still. We haven't been going for 2 hours. What about you, Damien? Don't really have a big goal set. Only reason I'm going here is because it's closest school to our house.
Damien, you know I keep telling you about planning ahead.
I'm sorry about that, guys. I'll just take care of that right now. Now I won't hear a buzz. Quite a while. I know, but I like keeping my options open. So what are you doing in school? I just pick out any class that seemed interesting to me. Thought I'd gotta say, economics class is pretty fun. I get to make food in class and eat it too.
From learning skills in a class like that, you'd be a perfect husband.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Is there gonna be like a relationship between these two? Because I think they might get together. I root for that.
What? But to get back to my point, that art contest, if I win and get that interview, an advan- it's an insane advantage.
uh, I'll say. By the way, Olivia, did you submit something for the art contest?
Oh,
Hold on, I need to do Olivia's voice a little more. I'm trying to do different voices. Ah, she looks away slightly deflated.
no.
Oh! Liz came down so fast that she dropped her soda cap. Like,
Really? Oh crap. I mean, have a chance then.
hey, Liz, that sounds a certain way.
Sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Olivia rolls her eyes and merely goes back to munching on her chips. Oh god, I hate that. Mr. Idekin said you were really into painting. And I really liked the portrait of me you've made. Whoa! She what? Her suspicion, sus- her suspicious leer is now replaced by a murderous glare. Oh no. Um, yep, lunch is the perfect time to eat my feet. What? I haven't exactly seen any of her real work, only something she'd done out of boredom. Oh, Oh, wait. I just realized, guys, at the beginning, the school, like, it said Halford on the thing. Alright. Olivia Olivia's eyes close as she inhales deeply in air of naturally returning to her once she responds then.
I just.
She looks me up and down again as though something will be different this time.
Can't.
What's that mean?
Besides, even if I could, they're gonna be like for the best artists here, so you gotta show that to them with how good your art is. But I just don't want them to look at me and feel like they have to give me a reward out of pity.
Oh, I would. Oh, I understand where she's coming from with this. And I feel kind of bad for that. Damien's face is frozen mid-bite at his sandwich loosens its meat integrity by the second as his eyes flicker between Olivia and I. I can't particularly hear the blaring alarm in his head as his brain catches fire trying to connect dots. Yeah, it's like that SpongeBob meme where it's like, where's his name? Or like, what's going on?
I want to be judged for my art and not.
Olivia struggles to formulate the next few words and lets out a weary sigh.
It would just feel undeserved.
How? Yeah, how?
Damien, shh.
Has has that ever happened before? Do people really do that?
You weren't there for it. Some losers used to even tell me to take advantage of them.
Why not? Oh, I guess yeah, that was a bad move. Oh, Inko, what did you just say? Oh no. Dude, seriously?
Why? So I can constantly get reminded of myself, so I can't separate myself from my work.
No, Olivia, please don't be like this. You didn't mean. Oh my god.
So I can get complimented being worse, so I can eventually rely on it. So the playing field can be even.
That's a lot of. That's a lot all at once. I'm not even sure I got all of that, but I definitely touched a nerve I shouldn't have. Yeah, Inko, like, you better take that back. No, sorry. Olivia brushes her hair down.
Look, I don't want to get I don't want to get awards of praise I haven't earned. I'm seriously not that good. I really wouldn't win.
She sighs and takes a long sip of soda or cola. Can't I see some of your work?
No,
Man, she really shouldn't put herself down like that. Wait, what? I get it. A lot of students here are crazy good at art. Some are probably better now than I ever will be, and they're just starting. It's pretty scary to think about. I mean, like that landscape of the city near the principal's office. Landscape? Hold on, I took a shot of it. It's a bit tough getting my camera out now with all the books I need for class in the way. I lay out the contents of my backpack, trying to treasure DSLR at last. After finding the shot in question in the menus, I turned the display towards everyone else so they could see a glamour shot. A freshman made that painting. Just from looking at it, I can see why it won first place.
I drew that.
Oh. Her name is on it, isn't it? My brain finally makes the connection with the signature on the mural. Was that you?
Is it that much of a shocker to you?
Quite a bit, yeah. It looks amazing.
I mean, it's whatever. Had to have some dumb guy to help me out, so it isn't like I was the one who did it all.
So when you say you can't enter, it's because you already won once?
Yeah, basically.
She looks away from us, eating her chips in silence. Now we've just gone past the 2-hour mark. I've heard this expression of being one's worst critic, but I'd never expect Olivia to kick herself this hard. I'm mentally kicking myself thrice over just for thinking that last. What? Something wrong, Liz? Did she bite her tongue or something? Why is she immediate, Im, imitating one of those picture planes right now? Liz?
What's wrong? What's wrong with the look, long neck? Just surprised to see you in a better spirit is all. You're making it weird. Don't make it weird.
Yeah, it's been ages, Olivia. To think a Randy like Inky here got you to open up like this in just 2 days. He gestures to me. What you mean? What do you? What do you do, man? The girl in question freezes. Damien's tongueless comments have thrust her into self-awkwardness. No, Olivia, please come back. And she just leaves. Olivia, wait! She's gone.
Well, she did give a warning.
Aw, Damien, I feel a little bad. Yeah. I was just excited she was making good progress. Oh, man. Okay, hold on. Once it's black now, I'm gonna see if I can try and fix it. I'm gonna save from here, and then we'll go back to the main menu and see what I can do to fix it. Let me press C. C. Tab. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, hold on. Let me Z. Oh, that's not what I... Wait a minute. What about if I Z? Yeah. Give it a chance. I'm mad I didn't get a notification after 2 hours. Hey, Mr. Chicken, welcome to the stream. How you doing? No, we're not ending the stream, if anybody was curious. I was just trying to make sure that I get the well, you missed a lot. What's options? Full screen window. Wait, maybe this will work. Hold on, maybe this will work. Can you guys see the thingy? Z? Oh! Hell yeah! You guys can see it now! Wait, can you see it? Oh wait, no, you still can't see it. Hold on. Text to speech, auto forward time. I'm trying to get the showed mod enable chapter select and unseen text after choice translation. Naughty stuff enabled saucy images. Nah, I'll probably keep it. Alright, can you guys see the thing clearly? Because I'm trying to get it so... What does enabled debug score? I hope that fixes the bugs. Matt, what the fudge are saucy images? I think they're just like NSFW art that might be shown. So I don't want to I hope that fixes it. I love that transition. Let's go back to this. Alright, hopefully that fixes something. And I hope you guys are liking the game because I'm having so much fun. Like, this is farther than any of the, I'm going to hug that gator games. And I'll, see. The rest of lunch we spent trying to talk about Liz's art project. Damien looked like he wanted to try to bring...
You're too loud.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'll probably just call it good here, guys, because I'll save it here. Yeah, I would like to override, and then we'll probably go back to the main menu. Sorry that this was cut short, you guys, but everybody's got to get to bed, and that I didn't want to keep everybody up. But if you guys like the content that you saw, remember to like and subscribe to see more kind of content like this on my channel. And I'm going to try and fix the bug that is the flickering as much as I can. But with that being said, this is Venom and Matt.